powered by the Montana Television Network. This is the 5:30 News on KPAX, Montana's news leader.
Good evening, I'm Augusta McDonald. The University of Montana Grizz kicked off their home opener this afternoon, which also marked the first day of tailgating. MTN's Kent Lutzen caught up with some longtime Grizz fans who have made tailgating a family tradition.
Football lovers have been waiting all year for the first Grizz game of the season, and while the athletes are warming up inside of Washington Grizzly Stadium, the fans are getting ready in their own way.
Hours before a game, it's pretty calm and quiet on the field. But at kickoff, these stands are packed with loud fans. This energy stems from longtime tailgating fans that have made Grizz football games a family tradition.
It's a big family. Grizz family's a big family. We come from a big family. We're sisters. We come from a big family, so it's just an extension of our family is the Grizz family. Right. People ask us all the time, do you have a boy that plays? And then we're like, they're all our boys.
These fans have created their own mobile Grizz buses, all modified to make for the perfect tailgating experience.
And then we had these coolers put in and they push back into the bus. And they're loaded up with lots of ice. And I think this one has lots of beer and ice.
While their campers may be filled with memorabilia of past football seasons, they are creating future Grizz fans with the younger generations of their family.
Go Grizz! Go Grizz!
My son comes here with his friends, so we got the kids that are 30, and then we have the grandkids that come. So it's just a big family time.
In Missoula, Kent Lutzen, MTN News.
Go Grizz!
Later in the show, MTN's Mitch Schaefer will have the latest from the Grizz game. Temperatures have warmed into the 90s for some in western Montana today, and it looks like Sunday might be even hotter. Here's Storm Tracker meteorologist Russ Thomas with a look at our current forecast.
Yeah, I promise I'll have those in about 15 seconds. I do want to let you know our first security bank ICAM in the Bitterroot Valley. Hamilton looking a little ominous today. We have a lot of smoke out there, more so than we saw this time yesterday or on Thursday. So in addition to that, we take a look at those 90s, and just about everyone in the 90s, at least low 90s. 94 Polson, 95 in Sewell, 91 from Missoula, Sealy, and Hamilton, 101 in St. Regis, 98 Thompson Falls. So again, for early September, those numbers well above the norm. Coming up in just a few minutes, we've got a red flag warning we're going to talk about. Wind's going to really pick up both Sunday and Monday.
Alrighty, thank you, Russ. Glacier National Park rangers issued a new evacuation warning due to the Sprague Fire earlier today. The evacuation warning extends from the south end of Lake McDonald north to Logan Pass. The warning includes North McDonald Road but does not include the Apgar area. The Going to the Sun Road will remain open, but some trails and campgrounds will be closed on Sunday. Fire managers report that the Sprague Creek and Avalanche campgrounds will be open on Saturday night, but will close by noon on Sunday. In addition, all trails accessed from the Going to the Sun Road from the south end of Lake McDonald to Avalanche, including Trail of the Cedars, will be closed starting on Sunday morning. Glacier Park Boat Company will remain open at Lake McDonald Lodge, and Swan Mountain Outfitters at Lake McDonald will be open on Saturday and closed on Sunday. The Fort Apache Hotshots will be working in the Lake McDonald area, installing hose lays, sprinklers, and pumps as contingency measures given the predicted east winds. The Sprague Fire perimeter is now estimated at just over 5,000 acres after a Friday night infrared flight that showed a growth of 470 acres. The fire is burning actively in high elevation areas that normally would not carry fire. The blaze is now very close to the Mount Brown Lookout, which fire managers say is a priority value at risk and is wrapped with protective material. Other threatened values include backcountry cabins and campgrounds, structures in the Lake McDonald area, and trail infrastructures such as footbridges. Fire officials say mild weather is helping crews fight the East Fork fire burning 12 miles south of Havre. An update today says the fire has burned 21,000 acres on the Rocky Boy Reservation along with On the Hill and Blaine counties. A Type 1 incident management team took over operations today. Up until this point, fire operations were volunteer-based. Officials say a Type 1 team takes the burden off of volunteers, anticipating what resources will be needed and how they can be dispersed.
They have specialists in providing sanitation and food and water for all these people, and the volunteer resources have done an incredible job, but it's not sustainable to run a fire like this on donations.
Fire officials say they've seen a tremendous outpouring of support from the community through donations and volunteer numbers over the past week. But in an effort to reduce traffic around the fire area, officials ask all drop-off donations be coordinated through the Hill County Emergency Operations Center. And up on the Flathead, a sophomore and star runner at Columbia Falls High School, recently diagnosed with leukemia, has been in Denver receiving treatment. Though she couldn't attend the first day of school this week, thanks to a nonprofit organization, she did get to return home in style on her own private jet.
It feels wonderful to bring her back home. This was probably the best medicine for her, was to get home again. When her blood counts are high enough, then she'll be able to go back to school. And school started today, so we'll be working with her in the school system, whether she's able to be physically present in the school or not.
15-year-old Kimberly Peacock was embraced by her father as she exited a jet that took her home from Denver. Since her diagnosis about 4 weeks ago, she has went through multiple surgeries, received chemotherapy, and has lost most of her hair. Her immune system is too weak for her to be around the public. Aero Angel, a nonprofit out of Denver that provides free flights for patients going through medical treatment who cannot travel by commercial airline. Aero Angel averages about 1 flight per month and relies on volunteer professional pilots to do flights on short notice in all types of weather conditions. The founder of Aero Angel flew her in himself.
When somebody's going through this, to really kind of come along with them, alongside of them in the health journey, and just kind of get them to the next point is really great, to be able to help out a great family and great young gal and that who's got a bright future ahead of her.
Kimberly's parents say she has a long road of recovery ahead, but they say her prognosis is good. They also express their gratitude for the community of Columbia Falls, who have been a major support for their daughter. And one group of senior citizens is helping make a difference in community by providing those in need with clothes during the winter months. This past spring, the Retired Senior Volunteer Project, or RSVP, had its funding level cut at the local level. As part of that group was the Winter Warmer Project, which would knit mittens, hats, blankets, and other warm clothes for those in need in the winter. Members of the Kalispell Senior Center felt the project was too good to let it go by the wayside, so they decided to continue the project themselves. This week, they held a meeting to get prepared for the next couple of months of knitting to keep the community warm. Board member Jerry Bakes says the group is growing each day, and she enjoys helping people out in her home state.
Every day we have more and more people coming on board, and we're so appreciative of that because it's such a worthwhile project. And we're here in Montana. We like to take care of Montanans, especially those that are in need of things. So this is what our mission is.
There is still time to get involved or donate to that group. Coming up after the break, the Montana Correction System is looking forward to changes on the way. What does this mean for prisoners? We'll hear from them up next.